श्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाले नमो नमः। वेद वेदांत वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरु स्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पगः। सदा शिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा द्विबाहुरपरो हरिः अभाललोचनः शम्भुः भगवान् बादरायणः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। Please repeat. ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवद्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि। ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Hariyo. We'll read from the second Panchkosh Vivaran. Annadvai Prajamil Prajayante. Is it there in the Xerox? Please repeat. Annadvai Prajah Prajayante Yah Kascha Prithvi Gamshitaha Atho Anne Naiva Jivanti अथ एतदप्यन्त्यन्ततः अथैनद् अप्यन्त्यन्ततः अन्नगं हि भूतानां ज्येष्ठम् तस्मात् सर्वौषधमुच्यते सर्वं वैते अन्नमाप्नुवन्ति ये अन्नं ब्रह्मोपासते अन्नगं हि भूतानां ज्येष्ठम् तस्मात् सर्वौषधमुच्यते अन्नाद् भूतानि जायन्ते जातान्येन वर्धन्ते अद्यत्यत्ति च भूतानि तस्मादन्नं तदुच्यत इति तस्माद्वा एतस्मादन्नरसमया अन्योन्तरात्मा प्राणमयः तेनैष पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविदताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः तस्य प्राण एव शिरः व्यानो दक्षिणः पक्षः अपान उत्तरः पक्षः आकाश आत्मा पृथ्वी पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति। ओम शांति शांति शांति। नारायण नारायण। The whole effort of the scripture, and especially the Vedantis, to take us away from our changing, varying, and erratic I to unchanging, consistent, and limitless I. Any problem, any sorrow, any relation is because of my definition of I is in my eyes. If the definition of I or my own self in my eyes or in my mind, I am not good because I don't have money. Now this understanding about I will take my desire to another course. Or my understanding is that I have a lot of money and therefore I am considered good. Now see, now his effort will be in different direction. The presence or absence of something or some component in a situation is not a source of sorrow and joy. How with that respect to that component or a situation, what is your understanding about you that will decide your whole action, course of action and your course of effort. Somebody said very nicely, he said it is not important where you are standing, it is important where you are looking. What is your where is your gaze? Somebody may be standing near Bhagwan, but he is gazing somewhere else. And somebody may be standing far away from Bhagwan, but he is trying to see Bhagwan from where he is. You got this point? It is not important that where I am standing. I may be far away from what I want to seek. But it is more important that where you are standing, where is your gaze? What is the most important matter in your life? What is the main issue? Have you made, well, there are many main issues in my life. Then if there are many main issues, then you will be not consistent in solving any of them. What is the main issue of your life? We cannot force the God on anybody. We cannot make anybody understand God or make him choose God. Remember one point. I cannot force, no teacher can force any student to know God only and choose God. I cannot force anybody to understand. But if I have chosen really, then nobody can stop me also. If really I have understood and taken a resolve, then no power can budge me. But I cannot force somebody that you have to understand this. The teacher can, Gurudev used to say, teacher can create an environment of teaching. He used to say one line, he said, I can give you the reply, answer you have to discover. To take the reply in your heart, that is your homework. So if I feel I am not happy because of this issue or that issue, then I always say that the seeker head is still not well born. If I say that this is my course, I am unhappy today, but I think because it is my problem that I feel limited or I feel small or I feel neglected or I feel cut from this person, then at least you will be still safe because you will, moment you tell something about objective I, you are away from it. Moment you say that I think I am very touchy on this point, moment that touchy personality is distant from you. Moment you don't understand that personality which troubles you, more it will be closer to you. More you understand it, more you objectify it, this limited personality. Only I think, it is my problem that I'm like that. So that personality which you are saying that my personality is there, then it is distant from you. Because any fault or any mistake, you always distance it, even if it is others or all with you. You say, I think I am a little lazy. So that lazy personality will be distant from you. Or if you say, I am very, I have my ahankar, or I have a superiority complex that I am better than him, I know better than him. Moment you say like that, so that superiority complex personality will be distant from you. But more, if I have something and I have a limitation, but I justify it, more you will be limited by that personality. You are subjectifying the objective personality. Ideally, you should have objectified the limited personality. And therefore, sometime by accepting some fault, you are more relaxed. Rather than when you justify that why he is not understanding, I did not do it, why did not. So you are struggling to make your limitation a reality. Because reality is for everybody. And I feel that when I am doing right, why is not understanding that I am doing right? That means that limited personality in me, which I think is right, I want you also to understand that I was right. And therefore I am trying to justify my limitation. And this way I struggle inside and I cry and I feel lost, I feel helpless, I feel, as if where to go? Where to run away? But the moment you feel, I think I am expecting that you should understand that I am right. It is my problem. Moment you put your problem to the limited personality, you have objectified it. I think it is my problem that I want that he should understand what right I did. This is my problem. And I accept it. I do the right things. Maybe out of 10 things I did 5 things right, 6 things right. But I want he also should understand that. I am not doing something wrong that he is misunderstanding. I did not do anything wrong. But this is what your wrong is. This is where you are caught. This is your weak point. Try to catch your weak point. Put when the acupressure they do, the feet or hand, I don't know, you had gone for acupressure or acupuncture or not. You have gone. So they will press some points. And if there is a pain anywhere, that is because that point is associated with some part of your body, your neck or your back. Something is like that. No? And similarly in the feet also, there are points. So they say, don't tell where is the problem. I'll tell you where is the problem. And they will press here and there and, buzz, I think you have a back. And if you say they will keep on pressing, then don't say anything. If you don't want, but they will say now, this is the point now. So they say in the palm, there are a lot of nerves which is connecting the body, and similarly in the feet. Therefore they say the cold travels more from this palm and the feet, the soul what you call, and the head. Therefore you should cover it. They keep on telling to me, but I don't listen. So if you don't want to catch cold, so you have to cover your palms, cover your feet, and cover your head. These 3 things. Don't cover your heart. Keep the heart open. So You similarly, there are points in your mind through which there is a pain. But if you are located that this is because of this expectation, moment you address yourself rightly, that see this is where this problematic personality is. This is where expectation is. See, this is where anger is. This is where demand is. This is where ego is. This is where desire is. This is where frustration is. This is where his complex is. Your life will become simpler. But you don't understand that. And you are holding on to it. Well, no, I am right in my demand. That means you are making yourself more and more. Objectivity is becoming closer to you. Limitation is becoming closer to you. And this way we make ourselves more a victimized self rather than the free self. So 3 points which we saw. One was about Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Second was the Srishti Mimamsa, where Tasmad, Vay, Tasmad, etc. was mentioned. I had used the word cosmology. And I also had mentioned that this is not to tell about the creation, how creation happened. Scripture is only interested in the status of creation. Don't forget this point. Don't forget. And at one place, Shankaracharya Bhagavan says, it is also to tell Chetan Purvika Iyam Srishti. This Srishti is not Jad Purvika. It is Chetan Purvika Iyam Srishti. The world has come from Chetan. It has not come from Big Bang. It has not come from the sun. It has not come from something. Because if you say that it has come from some inert thing, then somebody has to be there to see that it has come from inert. And if somebody was there, then the Chetan was already there. The difference between science. Second point is that if the creation has come from inert, please be careful. Inert's definition is who does not know itself and which does not know others. Like the paperweight is there. If from inert is the cause and the srishti and we are the effect, so the consciousness should have a nature that it does not know itself, neither it knows others. But when we know ourselves, we know that I know myself, and therefore inertness cannot be the cause of consciousness. You cannot say from the inert the consciousness has come out. I hope you are understanding. Well, I'm not understanding. No, you have to understand. So, let us now go to the point. Next point is, what was that? Panchkosh. Through Panchkosh, here Kosh word is not used, as I had said. Here by Annarasatmak, Annamay Atma word has been used. So it is taking from Annamay Atma to the Atma which is without the conditionings. Don't forget these basic points. If basic point is forgotten, this chapter will become very difficult. This chapter will not be making you more comfortable. Well, what is this Annamay, Pranamay? Why? What they are saying? They are trying to take you from Annamay to Pranamay to Pranamay to Manomay to Manomay to Vigyanmay to Vigyanmay to Anandmay to Atma. But why? I understand I am Atma. Don't take me through a longer route. I think Upanishad had nothing more to do, therefore they are expanding and troubling me. No, I had mentioned yesterday that Bhashyakar had written the alamban was given so that by taking the alamban or a support from very gross you can go to the subtle. But I am ready to go to the subtle. No, you are not ready to go to the subtle. You are not going to the subtle because gross matter is troubling you. That itself is telling that you are a gross-minded person. All mistakes are in me only. Maximum. So Sahi Purusha, Sahi Purusha, Iha Vidya Antartamam Brahma Sankramayitum Ishta Tasya cha Bhayakar Vishesheshu Anatmasu Atmabhavita Buddhi Analambya Vishesham Kanchit Sahasa Antartama Pratyagatma Vishya Niralambana cha Kartum Ashakya Shakyeti दृष्ट शरीर आत्म सामान्य कल्पनया शाखा चंद्र निर्दर्शन वंत प्रवेशवन आह तस्य idam eva shiraha. And now it has been compared with the bird which has a... So annamaya sharir, please note. I hope you are understanding. This is the procedure followed. This is called prakriya. Prakriya means one after another. First this, second this, third this, fourth this. Prakriya is there. What you call is modus operandi. Modus operandi. Well, what is this? Don't worry. The way of progressing. It's called modus operandi. Acha? Haan. So, this is set because you are amalgamation of many personalities. If you remember, I said physical personality, dynamic or energetic personality, emotional personality, intellectual personality, and last I forgot. Huh? Tendential personality. Not pendential, tendential. What is that personality which holds pendant? No. It is not pendant personality. It is tendential personality. Tendential. Acha. Okay. So one is the bhautik vyaktitva. Now I am translating it. Then other is the shaktyatmak vyaktitva. Then third is bhavanatmak vyaktitva. Then fourth is bodhyatmak vyaktitva. And last is samskaratmak or vasanatmak vyaktitva. And at different time, this vyaktitva or this personality, earlier was okay, tendential, this vyaktitva, English, Hindi was quite difficult. No, you understand either. Don't worry. If whatever you can understand, I can't tell in Zulu, otherwise I would have tried in I would have tried in Zulu also. Somebody suggested me that in Durban take Bhagavad in Zulu. Bhagavad Sapta in Zulu. I said first for that, I have to know little Zulu. I don't know anything. So, this is the personality. You can't be many. You have to be one only. And for that, this personality is mentioned as a bird. Tell me why bird? So that you can understand I am not the bird. First this. They could have said human being also. But by saying bird, they have disidentified with you. Although we say he's a free bird or a freelancer, we use such word. Why the second, this Taittiriya Upanishad is from the Taittiriya Rishis there. You remember that story? Taittiriya means the sparrows. When Yagyavalkya was asked to vomit whatever knowledge he had got, so all the disciples became that Taittiriya sparrow bird. Sparrow bird, the small bird is there. And they took away all the knowledge in the form of some kind of food was there. And then they disclosed this knowledge and therefore Taittiriya has come. From Taittiriya word is there. Okay. So first thing is the bird metaphor is given so that you can objectify this body is a bird. Second point is they have to tell what are the elements of these 5 bodies. 5 bodies? Yes. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya and Anandamaya. Bodies. Now another point, very important point is that it is held by pratishtha. The tail which is there Tail is the one which is holding the bird. Pratishtha word has been used. If you see the mantra, if you see Ayam Uttar Paksha, Idam Puchham Pratishtha. So Puchham means the tail. Tail is the Pratishtha. Pratishtha means support. Support. So like this lower portion is mentioned as the tail here. The waist onwards, the portion is there, that is mentioned as the tail here. When the animals see human being, they talk to each other. They say, why these two legs are hanging? We are walking with our two legs, four legs, but these guys, they are hanging two legs. I don't know why can't they walk with these two legs also. Only two legs they are using to walk. They should have used all four legs. They don't understand that. So similarly, Bhagavan Bhashyaka writes here, please note, it is very, very interesting Upanishad. Rather, every Upanishad is very interesting. Only thing, you should have little aptitude. You should have little aptitude. You don't need very brilliant mind to understand Upanishads. Don't think I have to be genius. No, you have to be very simple. In the Adhikar, never it is said one has to be very, very genius. They say sadhan chatushta is required. Vivek, vairagyam, mokshatva, shamadam. Not there. As your mind will become purer, your intellect will become subtler. Purity of mind and subtlety of intellect will go together. And purity of mind is in desirelessness. And subtlety of mind is the vision which can penetrate this body and see what is that, what is the essence behind it. Like I say, this is a flower. A subtle mind is required to understand, no, this is a flower with the light on it. And mentally I separate the light and flower. This is what is subtle mind is there. So you heard that one is the head, if you stand towards the east, right side will be written, right side will be south, and the left side will be north. This is the east supposing, so this is the south and this is the north. This is the right side, this is the left side. Okay, this is what Bhagavan says. And the bottom portion, idam nabehe adhastat angatat puchham pratishtha. I'm not telling the page, that is for you to discover. Bole, tell me which line is this, so many lines are there. You tell one line from between. And I don't understand which line is this. Oh, which line? Second line. Acha. So, you saw second line, 197. On 107. Idam nabehe, idam iti nabehe adastat, ang tat puchham pratishtha. In our big book, it is 83 page. Acha, pratishtha iti, anya iti pratishtha puchham iva, puchham adho, lamban samanyad yatha goho puchham. As the cow's tail is there, similarly, because it is alamban, this is a kalpana, this is a metaphor, don't take it literally. So, etat prakritya uttaresham pranmayadinam rupakatvat siddhi. This will be metaphor giving later on also. Acha. Musha nishikt drut tamra pratimavat. You know, like the mold is there. So in the mold the substance is put. That is called musha. Musha means mold. Nishikt means filled with. Drut tamra means liquid copper. Liquid copper is there. Supposing they have to make a mold. So supposing a particular mold is there. So they take the particular shape and they will cover it with a certain element, say mud or something. They'll put into fire. It will become hard. And slowly they will take it out. Then after taking it out, they will use that particular shape inside that mud to fill in something and make something else. Just example I am giving. Similarly, this Annamaya Kosh is a mold. Annamaya Kosh. I am not saying Annamaya Atma. In that, what is filled here? Pranamaya is filled here. Because Pranamaya is the Atma of Annamaya Kosh. Acha. Tat tasmin ev arthe brahmanokte अन्नमयात्म प्रकाशक एष श्लोको मंत्र भवति. Now, few points, very important point. Very important. Number one point. Annamaya Kosh. Kosh word I am using because it is popular. But it is not really a kosh. It is a whale. And remember I said what yesterday? I said as the wave covers the water, similarly it is covering. Not that it is really enclosing the Atma. Number one point, all these Annamaya are, Pranamaya, etc. are Drishyam. They are seen. Number 2 point, they are Bhautik or elemental. Elemental. Sorry. Mental I am. So, they are Bhautik. First is they are Bhautik, and first was Drishyam, second is Bhautik. Third point, all these koshas are Vikari. Vikari means modifying. They are modifying. Fourth point, they are Agama Paina. They are coming and going. They are coming and going. Fourth point. They are not same. They have come from somewhere. Because they are coming and going, therefore they are effect. Fifth point. They are in microcosm. Therefore they exist with respect to macrocosm. They are in microcosm, like you have a microcosmic body. So there is a Virat and therefore you are having a Vishwa. So there is a microcosm and macrocosm existing like that. Is it okay? Holy, huh? I'm fine. Another thing, they all have a shape. Shape, not shape. Shape you will get in breakfast. Shape. Breakfast you had? No breakfast. Breakfast, so the fruit must be there. So they all are having a shape. Acha. Okay. And most important, out of all, they all are dependent on something else for its existence. And therefore they are mithya. All are okay, but why you said mithya? They all are dependent on something else for its existence. The very definition of false is mitha siddham, which is proved by something else is mithya. I'm rich because my father-in-law is rich. And I married the only daughter of the rich father-in-law. And therefore I am rich. His business I am now handling. So without father-in-law you won't be rich. And therefore your richness is mithya. I am beautiful because I put on nice, cream. Or I put on nice wig, supposing. This film star, if you see them without makeup, you will understand what I am talking. What they appear on the screen is totally different what they are without, off screen, what is called. They say real and real. Real is different, real is different. Totally different. Sometimes they become so old they appear. If you see them, they appear kuch hai nahi jaise ki. So similarly, they are dependent on, it takes 3 hours for makeup sometime. 3 hours. Oh, they are worse than me. I take only 2.5. Now I'll go through all the point. First point I said, this is Drishyam. Get a very sound foundation of this. Life will become more. Drishyam means seen. And wherever drishyam is there, there is drishta. And therefore, I cannot be the kosh, because if I am the seer and this kosh are the drishyam, therefore I cannot be fat, neither I can be dynamic, neither I can be emotional, neither I can be intellectual, neither I can be tendential, because all I know. And please note, this point is very crucial. Like this light is drishta, and this book, in the light of this light, this book is seen. Therefore, book cannot be light. In the light of whom something is seen, that thing cannot be light. Because light does not come and go with the object. So all the 5 koshas, therefore very easily what you say, I'm tall, I'm short, I'm dark, I'm fair, or I'm unfair, or I am very fat, or I am, plump, or I am very, I am very thin. I'm not saying you don't say, because in Vyavhar you need to talk like that. But when you talk to yourself, don't use this worldly language. Therefore, saints have no problem. Sometimes they are putting on only lion cloth. If you go to Vrindavan, I have seen. Some saints don't put any clothes also. Sometimes they are putting a very, shabby clothes on them, like Tapon Maharaj, you see. Up Tapon Maharaj's gown which is seen, that lasted for 6 months, 7 months, 1 year. And don't think it is iron gown. It has to be iron, totally crumpled and crushed. Because they are not the Annamaya, therefore they are not very concerned what people. We dress up very well because I don't want to make a fool out of. In the other side, I feel I'm a decent person. People will think I am a fool, although I am. But people should not think what I am. What I think, people should not think that this is thinking like that. So I have a cover in me. I pose something, pose only like the picture, photograph you pose like. This is a pose. So I project something than what I am. What thoughts I cannot express. So I show something. So this is first thing is called drishyam. So don't say I'm fat in your heart, or I'm very lean, or I'm thin. You can say body is there. Many times people say, how are you? I said, I'm fine. Body may have a problem. Body has ups and downs. Body has pain. Yes, body has discomfort. Body may have pain. But I'm fine. Don't use the word I'm very disturbed. I'm in pain. Don't say all these things. Don't say to yourself. Body is insulted today. Body was insulted today. Very badly. Not I am not insulted. Body was very well insulted. You are drishta. How can you be drishya? Second thing. Bhautik word I said. Elemental. Elemental means made out of 5 elements. All either subtle 5 element or the gross 5 element. Panchikrit Panchmahabhut or Apanchikrit Panchmahabhut. Ab batao aap. How can you be Panchmahabhut? Somebody say, hey Panchmahabhut, come here. So you will feel, hey, don't call me Panchmahabhut. No, you only said I am tall, so Panchmahabhut is tall. They are bhautik. Similarly, Pran is also like that. Pran is also made out of the Rajogun of the 5 element. Combined Rajogun of the 5 element has made Pran. And I gave you homework, I couldn't check the copy. That please know Rajogun of what has made what. I hope you had written. Well, we discussed and I found somebody else what he wrote. If it is wrong, it is his problem. Because he only told me wrong. Teacher said to the student, why are you not bringing me your one? Well, what can I do? My father is out of station. Because his father was doing the homework. The second is bhautik. Bhautik. And how can I be bhautik? Why? Because anything which is elemental, third was vikari. It will be changing. And therefore I am not changing. I am not changing. And if anything is bhautik, it will have agama paina. Because Bhagavan says, Natvevaham jatu nasam natvam nime janadipaha. There was not a time you were not there. There was not a time you will not be there. So if something is elemental, it will have agama paina. It will come and go. But I have not come and gone. This vivek is going on. So to create the drishyam buddhi, bhautik buddhi, vikari buddhi, agama paina buddhi, vyashti buddhi, all this exercise is given so that through this exercise you keep these 5 kosh at bay, at distanced. You distant your, and therefore all are anatma. Therefore they are not my atma. And you also, I am not bhautik, I am not elemental, I am not changing, and I am not samashti and veshti. I am the illuminator of samashti and veshti, microcosm and macrocosm. And the consciousness is not dependent on something, whether all the 5 are dependent on something. To bring this in your mind and understanding, Upanishad out of compassion is taking all koshas one by one and telling about their nature so that you know that it is their nature and not my nature. And therefore bird was used, because you cannot say that I am the bird. I am not a bird, although bird flies and I run away. It's very difficult to catch a bird. Very difficult to catch some people. So let us now see with this background 5 points or 6 points. Drishyam, bhautik, vikari, agama paina, samashti vyashti, mithya. 6, no? Shape is there. Dependent, mithya. Dependent and mithya will go together. 6 or 7, whatever is there. How can you say this is I am? Please keep on questioning your identity, what you say. Don't try to solve. Vedanta does not solve the trouble. It questions the troubled personality. Questions. Questions means it tries to say this is not right. Don't try to solve anger. Solve the one who is angry. Why this person is angry? Because he had desire. Why he had desire? Because he thinks he is incomplete. Why he thinks he is incomplete? Because he identified to the body. Why is he identified with the body? That is where his problem is there. That is his problem. Not my problem. That is his problem. If you really want to understand and give your time, quality time, have a quality thinking first. Well, I want to give you a quality time. I'm going for a holiday, Swamiji. Acha, where? I'm going to Las Vegas. Las Vegas, for what? To spend quality time with my family. Las Vegas, you know, no? Where? Huh? Las Vegas where? America. Nandi has gone there. Abhishek also has gone there. I know, he only told me. Famous for casinos and gambling. But people go for, I think, holiday also. Sea beach is there or what? Huh? Shore is there. Kiska shore hai? You know, we live as if I put myself into some limited thinking, and then we start trying to find a solution. A very, very big mistake we do. I don't spend quality time with my mind. quality time with my mind is what is the truth on this matter. One should have agra on Vedanta. Bhagati pach sat nahi hai. Bhagati pach hat nahi satta hai. One should be insistent on thinking about the truth to himself. Like we are insistent with people that you should not have done like that. Why you talk like that? Why you are not eating? Why you are eating? Don't be insistent on the world. Be insistent to know the truth that this is Sat or this is Asat. Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga is nothing is possible unless you are very insistent with the thought, with the attitude. Insistence with the attitude of Puja and Prasad Buddhi is Karma Yoga. Insistent that God alone is mine is Bhakti Yoga. And insistent that Atma alone is Chetan and real and Anatma is unreal, that is Vedanta and Jnana Yoga. There are three insistences are there in Sat. And that is difficult because to be insistent on a wrong thing, you are removing a wrong insistence that Jagat is true. You are insistent right now that the world is true and I am small, I am a part of the world, I am suffering, I have gone through a lot of problem in life, I am the son, I am the daughter. I am insistent on this point because this is how we have been thinking. Wrong thinking. Wrong ways of concluding. Wrong ways of getting attached. Wrong way of hating somebody. Wrong way of thinking how I am right. Wrong way of my attachment. I give a lot of marks to what I do. What I do, I give a lot of marks. What you do, it's very easy work what he did. What I do is very difficult work. What you do is very easy work. What I do is right work. What you do is not very right. What I do with perfection, you do with imperfection. This is what we have trained our mind wrongly to think wrongly. And today when the effect comes, we feel, see, I'm so sad, nobody understands. Who asked you to understand? Why people don't understand? Did you understand somebody? Did you understand that person? Well, nobody understands my pain. Did you understand somebody's pain? You don't think wrongly. Think wrongly is equal to sadness. And therefore sadness is also insistent then. Because your wrong thinking is insistent. If your right thinking is insistent, then you cannot be sad. One may not have money. One may not have a good house and beautiful wife. One may not have a very good job. But one may not have joy. That is where Vedanta puts a red circle. In our school days, the copy, if something is wrong, so the teacher used to put a red circle on that point. That this is area, something is wrong here. And you find out what is wrong there. So sometimes copies were given, not in the main examination, in the 6 monthly examination. Please see where you were wrong. A lot of circles you saw all around. You say, na khand mandla karam vyaptam yena charachanam. They will not say good as I give good. They will not say good. I was wrong still. Swami didn't notice that point. Still he gave. And I noticed it. Don't think I'm not smart. I noticed it. But I skipped that portion deliberately because it was not clear actually. Actually, I wrote Sanskrit one, but I knew it was wrong. Therefore, I dropped it and I took another copy and then wrote it because it was wrong spelling. Acha? I deliberately avoid writing such certain things which will be wrong. And first thing when I get the copy, I see good is there or not. I don't see what is right and wrong. So let us now see. I hope you have got these 6-7 points. Don't forget this. To create this buddhi in our 5 personalities, here Upanishad is taking you through an intellectual course. It's a course. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of teaching you to disidentify. It's a way of teaching you to get out of your wrongs, shell, mesh, cocoon, whatever you call it. Don't think in a cocoon. Don't try to act from the cocoon of some personality. Grow over it. See it from a distance. Walk out. All the time, this is not there, that is not there. All the time you are tensed. That don't be like that. Now let us see. I hope these points are clear. So the first mantra, you see, already have seen Sava Esha Purusha Anna. Sa and Esha I had seen earlier. Don't say what I had not seen. I had seen that. Tasya idam eva shira. Bhaskara writes, idam is told to tell that literally there is a shira. Literally a person has a head. Idam means like this, indicated. Tasya idam eva shiraha. Everywhere idam word is not used. In other kosh, pran is used. Pran is shira. Because pran cannot be seen like this. So everywhere idam word is not used. But for the physical body, idam word is used. Because physically you can say this is the head. You can indicate like that. Okay. I understood. Very good. So I understand. You know, it was drishyam. And second was bhautik. Okay. And third was vikari, changing. Okay. Fourth was agama paina, coming and going. Okay. Fifth was samashti veshti. Okay. Sixth was having a shape. Okay. And seventh was, it was dependent and therefore it is mithya. Okay. And this seven I am not. You want to say like that. Yes. Yeah. They don't say yes, they say yeah. You understood? Yeah. They are called Yankees. They say yeah. They what they call Yankees. You don't know Yankees? Americans are called Yankees. American ही कहलाते ना Yankees. Yankees. Not donkeys, Yankees. Like these West New Zealand people are called Kiwis. Like the match, Kiwis have won. They used to write. Not New Zealand. Kiwis have won. Kangaroos. Kiwis. One more word is there. Sorry? Spring one. For whom? Rugby's? For South African rugby's. Oh. Spring one. How do you spell? B-U-C-K? B-O-K. Springbok. Okay, I didn't know that. Rugby's it is. Springbok. Okay, good I learn. So many years I'm living, I don't know all these things. I will go and tell others. You know Springbok? I said, no, this is Australian, South African rugby team is called in Springbok. But it is not popular in India, this rugby. I think few countries are only playing rugby. Football is very popular. Much more popular. Anyway, 7 points, don't forget. And don't forget, especially when sadness comes. You may forget to write in notes, I will have no problem. You may forget at other place. But when it is required, bring that knowledge in the surface of a mind. Try to remember the talk. You may take time in coming back. Maybe half an hour I was disturbed. But try to get a solution from your satsangs points. Satsangs. You know what happens? The impression of the satsang is there. And slowly at that hour, when your mind reacts, or your mind is unhappy, or you're feeling low, so all this samskar come out and spring out. So there is a fight between your instinctive life and inspirational life. Satsang life and the mundane life. So our satsang life doesn't want that this should be there as you are thinking. It attacks you. And therefore, as you listen a lot, your samskar gets powerful of that subject. And it will be easier to talk and sort it out. Because the problem is in the vasanas only. Now with this understanding, we will go to each of the Atma and the koshas. Is it clear now? Now let us see Annad vai prajah prajayante. You will always keep the book, and I will say, please, those who don't have Mantra Pushpam book, please purchase it from somewhere. Here you won't get it. But in Ramakrishna Mission you will get that, Mantra Pushpam. If you don't have, you have online also. In your phone also it is there. But how many things you will keep? So you have to keep a book like this. Physical book is there. Well, I don't have a small one. Can you give me yours? No, I won't give me. I have a big one. So, now I'll take it as a blessing. No, only one is there. I won't give. Books I don't share. Thoughts I will share, but not the books. Neither you can see my book also. If you go in a room, don't see the book, what is there. Don't open the book also. So, Annadvai. Annadvai praja prajayante. Dandina. So, you are going to see now the bhashya. I will not touch the bhashya. Let us see what is written. Annad rasadi bhava parinatat. Are you seeing that? Annad. Annad here means this is Annad. Here An has the meaning of Samashti Annam or Virat. So that Annad Rasadi Bhav Parinat. Rasadi Bhav. So Ras here means seed. Seed. Acha. Seed in man and women. That is meant here as Ras. Please be careful. That Anna body has come, and from the body the male seed has come, and from the female seed has come. And then what has happened? Prajaha prajayante. Prajaha prajayante. So from that all living beings are born. Prajaha means all sthavar jangama, all living beings are born. Okay. Acha. So prajaha is which case? Nominative plural. Prathama bahuvachan. Like the mala. Mala male, malaha. Mala male, malaha. Like that prajaha. Okay. Acha. So annat prajaha prajayante. Ya, next line. Prajayante means born. Ya kascha prithvi gam shitaha. Are you seeing that? So ya kascha, whatever is, jo koi bhi. Ya kascha means jo koi bhi. Like yani kani ja papamni. Yani kani ja papani janma antargitani jatani janmani vinachandi mandakshina pade. So, yani kani, jo koi bhi. So ya kascha. Because it is feminine, therefore ya kascha. A papani is neuter, therefore yani kani is there. Jo koi bhi. Ya means ya jo. Kani means koi bhi. So ya kascha wa yani kani hai. Whatever sins are there. Whatever sins are there, that goes away by pradakshina. Yani kani cha papani janmantar kritani cha. Not only in this birth. Many births I have been master in sins. So one who does pradakshina, his pap goes away. So yani kani jab papani janmantar kritani cha tani vinashyanti pradakshina prati. But don't do pradakshina as if bhoot is chasing. Do slowly. So Yakascha. Yakascha prithvi gam shritaha. Whatever things are there in the earth, please note, it includes plants also. It includes animals also. Oh, so they are all from Anna. Okay. Acha, I did not know that. Acha. Sarvaha annad ev. Here, therefore I said Virat. Dhyan dekhe sunna. Don't say what is Virat. Well, you did not explain Virat because many people will not understand. I understand, others will not understand. So please understand Virat. I'll understand what is Virat. Then you explain that. What is Virat to others who have not understood? Please explain Virat to that person. One person, called somebody. He said, hello. He said, yes, you are speaking. Bole, I'm Michael speaking. Remember, you had $5,000 to give. He said, hello, not hearing. Not audible. Line is cutting. In between, operator was there. He said, but I can listen. He said, then you pay 5,000. So, what is Virat now? Just I am giving you. And I am telling you one thing, that every time you think about it, there is some novelty. There is something new, fresh. It is not that the same Virat I know. The microcosm and macrocosm. Like, this is a microcosmic air is there which is in my body, and total earth which is in the all atmosphere that pervades. Even sun has a helium, etc. Sun also has helium, hydrogen, nitrogen, lot of gases. Sun is not solid. Its gases are there in the sun. Don't think something is solid is there. Because you all burn. Anything solid will burn in the sun. The sun is not something utha liya aise, but it is very, very heavy. So all that gases, all that air element which is all over the Brahmand, that is called samashti air or macrocosmic air. This is microcosmic air, which I inhale or I exhale. Panch Pran, which will be said, we'll talk about it. So similarly, all Panchmahabhutatmak Srishti which is there is not Virat. Hari Om. All Panchmahabhutatmak Srishti, the creation made out of the five elements is not Virat. The one who is the possessor of that five elemental world, that this is me and this is I, he is called Virat. Don't think Samashti Panchmahabhut is Virat. Don't lose the statement. I have heard all these things Vedanta talking, therefore I am saying that. And therefore I always say, there are two words. One is body, other is person. So person along with the consciousness is called body along with the person, along with the consciousness is called a person. Well, this person has come. This person has come in the house. Acha? Yes. But supposing it is a dead person is not there, no subtle body is there, then you say body has come in the house. Body aa gayi hai. You don't say person aa gaya hai. Person has come in the house. He's alive or what? No. Then why are you using the word person? Then body has come. In Hindi they say mitti aa gayi. So as you differentiate between body and person, similarly you differentiate between Panchmahabhut, total five element and Virat. Yes, this example is good. I like this. Okay. So and therefore, if you say that An has a literal meaning here, generally An we use for the rice or wheat or barley. So then you cannot say that whatever has come on the earth has come from An. Ya kascha prithvi gamshitaha has not come from anna, because where from rice will come? ठीक है? So where from that plant will come? If that, because anna is not the name of the plant. That fruit of that plant you say rice, the fruit of that plant you say wheat, the fruit of that plant you say barley. बोले हम अन्न नहीं खाते, एकादशी में अन्न नहीं खाते. That is a different meaning that the anna is here. बोले in एकादशी I don't eat anna. अच्छा, so this wheat will come in anna. Yes, rice anna, and barley anna, or sabudana, no, it is not considered anna. And rajgira, no, it will not be. And millet, no anna, this is not considered annam. So millet I can eat in the fast. Yes, you can eat the millet in the annam, in the fast. But there is no problem. There is no point of having such a fast. So there is a fasting rice also. There is a fasting puri also. Fasting chapati is there. Fasting vegetable is there. हर चीज का फास्ट. Sometimes fasting is better than normal. ये मजाक हो गया है. Fasting salt is also there. Rock salt, what you call. Rock salt ही बोलते हैं उसको. सीधा नमक. Fasting salt. If you eat all these things, you will not get any punya. It's a change of food. थोड़ा सा डिसिप्लिन आ जाएगी. बोले कुछ तो पुण्य मिलेगा 1-2%. चलो ठीक है, मिल जाएगा, कोई बात नहीं, मिल जाएगा. 1-2% मान लेते हैं. Don't forget the meaning of annam here. So, या काश्च पृथ्वी गमशिताः अथो अन्ने नैव जीवन्ति. Ath here means also. Api, ath is equal to api. Jatah. Acha. Anne naiva jiyanti. They are all living by an or virat. Pranan dharyanti. They are living. Living means? Well, living means living. Living means there is a physiological function. Changes are inside. Living tree, living plant. There is no stagnancy is there. There is a vibrancy in the plant. There is a vibrancy inside the body. It is living, it is life. Heart is functioning, kidney is functioning, lungs are functioning. I hope you are understanding that. So, atho anne naiva jivanti. Okay, understand that. Understand that. Ath api enam annam api yanti gachanti. They all go back to Virat. They go back. Ath enadapi yanti. Yanti is not that yanti who comes. Yanti means it goes back. Gachanti. Ya dhatu is there in yanti, second conjugation. It goes back. Okay. Annam api, it goes back to the annam. Why? Because everything will go back to the 5 element. Whether it is plant will go back. Plant will go back. Don't think, if the annam had the meaning of wheat, the wheat or rice, the rice plant after plant is got, it will not go in the rice. It will go in the mud only. It will go in the prithvi element. So here annam does not have a literal annam meaning. I am repeating it. Acha. But why are you telling all these things? To tell the first point, modifying. 7 points were there. In that 7 point, third point was modifying. To tell that all this is modifying, and therefore this is different from you. All this is being told to create a modification buddhi in the annamaya sharir, in this body. Okay. Thank you so much. I understand that. I think I'm understanding a lot nowadays. So, annam prati praliyante ityartha. Acha. Next, antah. अंततः भाष्य ट्रांसलेशन अंते जीवन लक्षणायाः वृद्धे परिसमाप्तौ at the end what happens? At the end they all annam, please note, prati, towards. Here api means prati. Atha enat api. Api and prati. Dhyan dena. Api in Sanskrit means also. And prati means towards. So here api is in the meaning of prati, Sanskrit students. So towards the annam everything is going. Everything is dissolving into annam. And therefore annagam hi bhutanam jeshtham. And therefore this is senior most. Annam is senior. Why this is senior? Why? Because it is upadan karanam. It is the material cause of the whole earth, etc. Acha. It is expanding our vision. Because we think very small. My life, my car is not working. Acha, I had a pain where? Right eyes. I have a pain today in the right eyes. Acha, but others don't have. Others don't have, who cares? I have. My son is run away. Where? I don't know where he's ran away. Since last night he has not come. Where he had gone? I don't know. So we are thinking very small. My tea had fallen me on my shirt. Acha? So that is called annam. See the word here. I hope you are understanding. At enat annam apiyanti. Therefore annagam hi bhutanam jeshtham. It is the senior most. Senior most means here doesn't mean senior in the school college. Senior means it is the material cause of the whole world here. Acha? That is the Virat is the material cause of that. Okay. Annagam hi bhutanam tasmat sarvaushadamuchyate. Acha, this is the sarvaushadha. And it quietens because it is the medicine also. Annam is the medicine. Acha, because everything is born from that, it goes from into that, and therefore deha daha prashamanam annam uchyate. It is medicine. Why? Because it quietens you. Why it quietens? Because it is the meeting of the microcosm and the macrocosm. Because my microcosmic food was less, therefore I ate something. Eating is not. Eating is a conduit through I connect. I connect with the macrocosm. And therefore eating is a puja. It is not drinking water. It is a macrocosmic water and me are connecting to each other. It is not breathing. It is the macrocosmic air is getting connected to microcosmic air. It is not that I am basking in the sun. It is the microcosmic heat connecting with the macrocosmic heat. And therefore, more you are connected, more you will be quiet. And similarly, you understand microcosmic mind and macrocosmic mind will also be mentioned. Acha. So this is called aushadham. It quietens. It quietens. This is ma annamay. But abhi bhi course chal raha hai. It is not yet come. Abhi we are not talking about the pure self. When will we talk about that? Because tomorrow where will we be talking about? No, you have to go through all the koshas. So we have few months. By the time I come, go through all the koshas. We will see more in our next class. Next class? Yes. You revise it, internalize it. A lot is given in each class. There is a lot. When you make notes, then you understand how much is there. And when you start writing, sometimes generally what you jot down in the class, you write. And jot down will leave many points. But if somebody has heard again, then you know there is on सुने ही नहीं ठीक. This I missed it. ये तो सुने ही नहीं थे. इसको भी note कर लेते हैं भाई. ये तो note ही नहीं किया. Because while I was noting, this was told. While I'm noting, I miss to hear that. Will you get angry? I don't know how to manage. Should I write notes or to listen? And by the time I get back, then I have to difficulty connecting. Kahan se aa gaya yaar ye kya? Then I see here and there. Therefore, a good student like you all will again go through some missing points and not miss a single letter and single principle. Like somebody is throwing, supposing gold, you don't like to miss a gold. Similarly, Upanishads are throwing the gold and diamonds of thoughts for you. You can't afford to miss a single thought. Because sometimes that is thought which is very beautiful, and that is where I wanted to hear that. And I missed it. So that should not be there. Don't miss a single word and single thought. We are very good student. Upanishads are the best thing that could have happened in your life is listening to the scriptures and the satsang. Don't think best thing that happened was the marriage. Don't think was better than this was there. That was the best thing that could you have relished. And sometime again, there is a mind. Again it wants to go through it. Again it wants to see. Again you go to the bhash. Therefore bhash has been given. You please go. Again see, go word by word. Underline each word. Go, put your mind into it. Think over it. Internalize it. Live it. Yesterday's night example, the wire had gone here and disappeared. Similarly, let it internalize. Not to just go here or go here. Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari